This is gonna be the greatest intro on our channel ever. I'm Chef Brian Tsao, not your typical chef, and today I'm gonna be making Asmongold's $2 steaks, baby. Yeah! Guga, we've been friends for quite some time now.
Yes, sir.
And you know that I respect you.
This is not going in a good direction. when you start a conversation like that, it's not a good thing, everybody.
I just wanna say,
but we are good friends.
we are good friends.
Yes.
Maybe not after today.
Oh.
But what I do want to bring up is that I recently reacted to your reaction, as I do on my channel, of Asmongold's $2 steak.
Okay.
And as I was watching this video, every point that you and Josh brought up, hey Josh, ready to visit you when you're ready, baby. Every point that you and Josh brought up, I completely agree with if it was for the traditional cuts of steak. Filet mignon, strip, ribeye, hot pan, sear, butter at the end, stuff like that. Now we know our buddy Asmongold is not a chef.
Yes.
But I argue with you that you guys were actually wrong and that Asmongold is right completely by accident without realizing it.
Okay.
So
fair enough. So you think you can cook the steak exactly the same way that he cooked and it's gonna turn out fantastic?
And we're gonna taste it.
Oh, I don't mind tasting it at all, but I don't think it's gonna be fantastic. There has better ways to do it, but
yes,
we'll find out.
Yes, we're gonna first start with this steak right here, and
what a beauty.
Well, I wanna make it very clear. I don't think Asmongold's steak is great, but I think for what he pulled off, it's not bad. So can you please explain to the audience?
Wow, we got a little bit of oxidation, everybody. Yes. That's all I gotta say about that.
Tell everyone what this steak is.
So this steak here in Miami, we call it palomilla, and it's also known as bottom round. It is not the best steak. It is inexpensive for a good reason because it's tough. It's also extremely thin, and everyone that cooks this kind of steak here cooks it well done for good reasons.
Yes.
You know, this steak deserves to be cooked well done, honestly. But at the same time, there is certain things that you can do to make it taste good.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, in Brazil, that's our go-to.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we like cheap steak in Brazil. We don't eat expensive steak because we ship them all to the US.
First thing is we're not preheating the pan.
No hot pan.
No hot pan. So
no.
Let's first get this on. If Chef Brian Tsao knows what he's doing.
No, it's all good. You gotta stick it in first.
There we go, yeah. That's why I needed Guga here really, was to help me turn on the burner.
That's okay, I got you, Brian.
And we're gonna put on the butter.
Right away.
Right away. Now, I think he went about this much. I don't know, that's about...
Seems fair.
Yeah, right, seems about
half a tablespoon, I think.
Half a tablespoon, and we're putting it on right at the beginning.
Okay. This burner is a lot more powerful than his.
Okay.
So gotta be careful.
Okay, yeah, it's already melting. You see, this is already way too fast. This is way too powerful, so.
There should be zero sizzling.
We're gonna get this butter melting. Now, if I'm recalling in his video correctly, he melted the butter and then put on the steak, or did he put it on?
If I'm being completely honest, I wanted to delete that from my brain, so I don't quite recall exactly what he did.
And I'm doing it right in front of you.
Yes, we're gonna relive it together.
I am a graduate of the Culinary Institute of America. I was not paid to say that, and I am breaking every rule book for steak cookery right now.
That's all right.
But it is all in the name of, again, not everyone
calling me out and saying I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Say it like it is, Brian.
You were wrong.
It's okay. I love you to prove me right.
This steak is too big, so we gotta cut this down.
You don't want a knife?
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh no, I got you a knife. Is that good enough?
It's not good enough. My goodness. Yeah. Don't worry.
I even got nervous there for a second.
Don't worry. This is the Chef Brian Tsao channel. There's not much production value to this. No.
Hey, it looks great, by the way.
Thank you. It's because it's your equipment.
Oh, okay.
I would say this is about the size of Asmongold's steak right here. And you know what? Let's go with the even thinner one. This is the thinner side of it.
Yummy, yummy.
Now the pan's way too hot right now. There should be no sizzle. I'm already failing.
You're already messing it up.
I'm already messing it up. I turned off the burner completely because we don't want any sizzle. I've already messed this up. Oh, there we go. Sizzle's gone.
Oh, much better.
Okay, much better.
Okay.
Okay, we are now doing Asmongold justice. Can you help me recall in Asmongold's video what the next step is from here?
I think he's seasoning with lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper. Okay, lemon pepper.
Yeah, on the pan, not outside, not before you.
Yeah, on the pan, yes. You always want to season your steaks, and typically with just salt and black pepper, or in Guga's case, he likes to do garlic powder, but he's doing it on the pan. Steak is in the pan, lukewarm pan.
Yeah, but you're not, you gotta make sure you get it on the pan too.
Oh, on the pan.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay,
Yeah, so he burns, yes.
Okay, got you.
Good job.
Okay. He also had a little bit of like steak seasoning in his original video. So I'm gonna use the Guga Foods steak seasoning. I think it's too good, but you know, we'll make an exception.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's fine. And then on the pan, no sizzle. Now, what I mentioned in my reaction.
It is on, by the way.
Oh, it is on. Yeah, okay, good. This is exactly what we want. When you put a steak onto a hot pan, you're getting a sear, you're getting the Maillard reaction, you're increasing the depth of flavor.
What makes it taste good?
What makes it taste good. However, with this cut that is so thin, you're basically not gonna get that unless you go on a super hot, fiery grill, right? I would argue, because this is a cheaper cut, there's usually not much marbling, not much flavor. By starting it in a cold pan, it's actually gonna draw out the moisture and then boil the steak.
You are on the money.
I'm on the money.
Yes.
And I would argue that he unintentionally made his own pan sauce. Now, we're falling behind, so we gotta do the Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Which he does not like because it's extremely expensive.
This don't get this. This is the really expensive stuff. It's like
$4
a bottle.
Yes.
Yeah. Get the craft stuff, that's like $2 a bottle.
Yes.
Now we're getting a little bit of sizzle. Take a look at this, Angel.
We're boiling the steak.
We are making a pan sauce with the steak's own juices. Huge no-no for something like a strip steak. I'm gonna flip this over, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, do you think it's ready to flip over?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I can already see it starting to cook through. You ready for this flip, Angel? Let's go.
Show me that sexy shot. Oh.
Yes. Oh, zero.
I will say this.
Color.
I will say this.
Okay.
This one looks slightly better already than the other one, than the one that he made it on his
Why is
channel.
that? Why is that?
Because of, you use that lemon pepper and you use the Guga's rub. So Guga's rub has a little bit of sugar. So it's actually caramelizing a little bit better.
Gotcha.
So the one that he didn't use any sugar, so this might taste better.
Basically what you're saying is I already failed.
Yes.
I got the pan was sizzling.
Might taste real good.
Okay, all right, well, you can see all those juices. Now, I was also saying in my reaction that by putting the butter in the beginning, and because, I'm turning off the burner completely. Because
Why?
the butter was put,
It's too hot.
it's too hot. This is a cast iron pan. Asmongold was using like a, like a Sears or
Stainless
Target.
steel or something. Yeah.
Steel.
No, he only has one, by the way.
He only has
No, excuse me. He has 20, but he only uses the same one because all the other ones, he likes to keep it dirty. Right? Isn't it? What's up, Asmongold? You're the man, bro.
I was saying that his technique of putting the butter in at the beginning actually works because the pan never gets hot enough to burn it before the steak is cooked through. That is my argument.
Sure.
So I actually think this may work. And in fact, I think we're pretty much done here. For good measure, we're gonna
Overcook it a little bit?
Yeah, overcook it a little because
If there is a little bit of pink in there,
it's ruined.
you messed up.
Now I already have the baked potato ready. I'll be right back.
Oh, is that the one on the microwave? Did Chef Mike took care of it?
Chef Mike took care of it.
A lot of people don't know who Chef Mike is.
Who is Chef Mike?
The microwave. Wait, when did you make this?
Don't worry about it. Just know the potato is cooked in the microwave. It's nice and tender.
Don't call it microwave.
Mike, Chef Mike. I'm sorry,
Yes.
Chef Mike. Never meant to disrespect you, Chef Mike.
We always respect Chef Mike.
I don't have any paper plates, so I just took one of your white plates.
Wait.
Wait.
Let me fix it.
All the meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, this steak is still cooking in this pan.
I got you,
Yes!
Brian.
Oh my gosh!
I got you, Brian.
Authenticity, baby. Authenticity. My friend, can you do the honors?
Oh, I'm plating it.
Can you plate it, please?
Okay. I'll do my best. The steak is dead.
Asmongold, $2. Oh no, wait, we have to plate it. We didn't put the potato on the plate.
Should I do a little basting here?
Yes, yes.
Oh, did he do this?
I don't think so. I think we're
That's
making
too
it,
much.
we're
Okay,
making
okay.
it too good right now.
Okay. Look, let's just be real here. It got a nice color. It got a nice color because of the sugar, everybody.
Yeah.
So it looks Delicious.
Want to get this just right?
I think you're overthinking it.
You can never overthink genius.
Okay.
Got it. I'm gonna cut it in half.
Fair enough. I love the butter knife.
I just don't want to clean another dish.
Makes total sense now. Everything makes sense.
All right, we got to cut into this and eat it.
Oh, let me get a fork and knife.
Thank you. This is,
Did he have a knife?
huh?
Did he have a fork and
He
knife?
had a plastic fork and knife.
Oh, now you're pushing it. I'm so sorry. I don't have a plastic fork and knife. Wait, we do? Okay. My editor said we do. Okay, all right. Well, bring it in, 2K. Okay, bring it in.
This is why I love working at the Guga Funplex. They are always prepared with the finest.
In all honesty, I didn't even know we had it. They use that for lunch. So, which is great. Thank you, 2K.
Thank you, 2K.
I will say this. This is what I'm used to whenever we go to Brazil. You know, a nice small steaks, but it tastes a little bit better because we use a lot of onions and other things. But let's see. Smell it. You don't even smell.
That's actually not bad. That's pretty good.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong. You know, can it be better? Yes, it can. But there's nothing wrong with that. You throw some rice in there. Oh, let's try the potato. Did he season the potato, put butter, nothing?
You didn't put anything?
No?
No. At least
Are you
it's
serious?
not on the video. I just watched it 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you did?
No. Hey, Chef Mike. Good job, Chef Mike. I'm gonna give Chef Mike a high five.
It's cooked perfectly. Look, honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. I'll eat it. Can you be better? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought it up because we're gonna make it again, but we're gonna make it better.
Oh.
Let's do it. Hey, I wanted to tell you about fu-tone.com. If you didn't know this already, I've actually been playing electric guitar a lot longer than I've been cooking professionally. I want to make something very clear. I'm actually the one that reached out to fu-tone.com because I have been using their products to hot rod my guitars for years, and it's my birthday week, and I wanted to do something cool. That is right, I have partnered with the good people at fu-tone.com to offer you 15% off site-wide until October 28th. I have been using their stainless steel and titanium hardware along with their noiseless springs and brass big blocks for years. I know for you guitar players out there, this is super nerdy, but I don't care. I just love the guitar and hope that you love it too. Use the code CHEFBRIAN at checkout for 15% off site-wide until October 28th. Again, code CHEFBRIAN, 15% off until October 28th. We're gonna incorporate some techniques I think anyone at home can do.
Okay,
All right?
fair enough.
Number one, if you don't have a meat mallet, not a huge deal. I just happen to have the sickest meat mallet, so I'm definitely using
You
it.
can use a fork, everybody.
Yeah, you can use a fork. You just basically want to break down that beef. And to be completely honest with you, the one we just had wasn't bad. That particular steak actually does better when it's more well done, right?
100%.
Certain cuts of steak, if you actually cook it more well done or even medium well, actually serves the steak better to break down that condition.
Just like I say all the time, skirt steak, I don't like it medium rare because then it's like a little chewy, you know what I mean? I like a little bit more towards medium than medium rare. So every steak should be cooked a little bit different.
Yes, you ready?
I'm ready,
All right,
Brian.
Let's do this. We're not gonna go nuts on this. We're just tenderizing it a touch. You can see I'm not even going too hard. You can use a fork. You can use the back end of a frying pan. This is just gonna make the steak a little bit more tender and actually take on more flavor because we're increasing the surface area.
Yeah, 100%. And you're making the steak bigger, everybody. Yeah? You're getting more for your buck.
More for your buck indeed. We're also gonna cut this into some strips. Okay. You don't necessarily have to go on a bias like I am right now to get these strips. This is a very similar cut to what you would get like at a Chinese restaurant. If you just want to do it like this, because it is easier, totally fine. But for me, because I'm some fancy schmancy chef, I am gonna just cut it on a bias to get it as thin as possible.
You would have thought that, it's more steak, but in the end, everybody, look how much it is. It's like a 2 tablespoons of steak.
It's pretty much, but we're gonna pump it up with some onions and bell peppers.
You're gonna preheat it this time.
I am gonna preheat it this time. Now, the way I'm designing this dish isn't the way I would do it if I was at a restaurant. I would have the steak in one pan and the onions and bell pepper in another pan. I'm trying to design this dish for the home cook. So we're gonna do everything in one pan.
Less dish.
Less dishes.
Yeah, you don't want to wash too many dishes at home.
And I'm using a high smoke point oil. This is grapeseed oil. Not much, we don't need much. It's just to facilitate the cooking process. And we're gonna let this cast iron heat up until we just start to see the smoke.
And we're gonna hear a sizzle this time.
Maybe. Now, I know we're breaking Asmongold's heart, but I really hope, Asmongold, you give this a genuine try.
Yeah, and it's not hard either.
It's not hard.
No.
It's not hard. Again, you don't have to do the fancy bias cutting like I did of the beef. You can just...
I know what he's gonna say, Brian, but that's more work. I gotta cut the onions and I gotta cut the bell peppers. But listen, you deserve it, brother. You deserve it. You know what I mean?
I'm doing this for you, Asmongold.
Try with the onions, try with the bell peppers. You don't say, yo, I don't like onions, I don't like bell peppers. Just try it, because the steak juices are gonna mix up.
While we're waiting for this pan to get hot, it's almost ready. I'm actually gonna put some of your rub now, okay? And mix it in. Now this is gonna happen fast, so I'm not worried about burning right now. Okay, we're gonna put some of this Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, you said it properly.
It's so hot, I'm gonna turn the pan off because the cast iron is already a very thick pan. It's gonna hold its heat very well, and this is not a lot of meat. So into the pan.
There it is.
There we go, we got the sizzle.
We got the sizzle.
I'm spreading it around because I want to get as much of a Maillard reaction as possible. Like I said, this is going to happen very fast. You smell
It already
that.
smells good. Yeah, the other one, they had no smell.
No smell.
Yeah, it smelled good already. Look, you already got brown.
I already got browning. It was assisted by the Guga rub. It's going to work with any rub. You don't have to get Guga rub, but get Guga's rub.
And if you think that the sugar is gonna make your steak sweet, not at all. It's just enough to get that caramelization.
Now,
Look how it looks.
This is not done, but I'm taking it off now, and I'm actually putting it on my serving plate. I want it like medium right now because it's actually gonna go in the pan, back in the pan momentarily. The juices and everything is getting stuck onto the pan. This is called the fond, and this is where the flavor is.
Yes.
Right? Now, what should we do here, Guga?
We'll deglaze it.
Deglaze it?
He's gonna say it's too expensive now. This dish already too much, Brian. hey, that's a $5 bottle.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. So it doesn't have to be expensive.
And it's gonna last a long time.
Yes, it will. And you can...
Yeah, chill out, bro.
I'm gonna let that reduce, concentrate its flavors.
Can you smell that? It smells
can.
phenomenal.
So the pan is deglazed, and I'm actually gonna take this sauce and put it on the side as well. And our pan is nice and clean. Touch more oil. I'm gonna go in with the onions. I'm gonna go a lot.
Oh yeah, I like onions too. A lot of onions.
Bell peppers. Not as much, it's more for color. And now I'm gonna go in with just a touch of this lemon pepper.
Just to keep it Asmongold style.
Just to keep it Asmongold, honestly, I wouldn't personally. I would just go with regular salt. And now we're gonna cook this until it browns.
Smells amazing.
And now we wait.
And now we wait.
Do you wanna go mess with Frenchy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's filming
Let's
over
see
there.
what he's doing.
This, we can leave this. Come on, follow us, follow us.
So what you got going on over here? Because it smells amazing.
That's me. That's my cologne.
Oh, shoot. Smells amazing.
Frenchy, you remember your episode of Beat Bobby Flay and you went to crash the other contestants' table?
Let's be honest. I was hired to be a heel, okay? I'm not that big of a a-hole.
Which you are very good at.
Thank you.
Being an a-hole.
Wow. You guys always fight like this? It's like brothers. Is that what it is?
It's more like a marriage.
Oh, shoot. I'm out.
Look at them onions. Zoom in
Look
on
like
them.
money.
Looks like money, baby.
And it smells delicious.
Now we're gonna put our steak.
Makes sense, yeah.
Our steak's only par cooked. We got that Maillard reaction on it, that depth of color, depth of flavor rather. We're just gonna let that do its magic. Let the steak cook the rest of the way.
And on top of that, look how much more food you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Onions and bell peppers.
Not expensive, yeah.
Cheap, they're cheap. We're almost done. We are almost done. We got those pan drippings. Right back in. Now we're going in with some butter.
In the end, not in the beginning.
In the end.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Why, Brian?
Because the butter will burn, especially at this high of a heat. It will burn. You do not want that, okay?
And burned butter does not taste good, everybody. Trust me, I tried it. I made that mistake.
So I'm just incorporating that jus from earlier, the white wine reduction.
We don't even need to taste it.
No.
That already looks good.
Butter is melted, and this is the perfect time. Fresh lemon juice.
Not lemon pepper.
Not lemon pepper. I put that in there. I put that in there for you, Asmongold, okay? I just have a strainer here to prevent the seeds from going in. If you at home don't want to use fresh lemon juice, which you should, but if you use the bottled stuff, obviously, you don't have to worry about.
I actually never tried that. Is it good?
No. We are ready to plate.
Wow.
Watch out, hot. You turn that off. Oh, look at that. All the chaos.
We're all breaking it.
We're breaking everything.
That's how we know we're cooking for real. Are you gonna use a real plate?
Yeah, this is all.
I thought you were gonna do paper plates again.
Should we, just in the spirit of Asmongold?
Sure.
Sure, why not? Why not?
I'm with him. Less dishes. If you're not cooking for fancy,
Get that crap out of here. I'm gonna take some of this vegetable, put it down first. Then we're gonna go with the rest.
Oh, yes, sirree. Oh, yes, sirree.
Look at that.
Wow.
Now, Chef Mike potato. Cut that open.
Do we have budget for a little bit more potato and seasoning there or no? I mean, a little bit of butter?
Yeah.
Oh, no budget?
We do.
Oh, we do have budget. Okay.
Listen, Asmongold has butter. I know he can spare another teaspoon
Yes.
worth of butter.
The saying of butter makes everything better is absolutely true.
What do you think? A little,
Oh, yeah.
A little bit
Why
of
not?
Guga rub.
Why not? Oh, that's a meal.
That's a meal.
I will eat that
Right?
all day, every day.
Can we get a beauty shot of this?
I mean, take a look at this, everybody. You got the onions, you got the beautiful steak. I will say beautiful because I will eat that. And we also have Chef Mike special
Microwave potato, baby.
with butter.
With butter and Guga.
And Guga's rub.
We added a couple ingredients.
Yes.
Added a couple of steps, but I think this will be an outstanding dish.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. Come on. Come on.
So much more pleasurable. Oh, we're doing the hump. You keep humping, I'll keep eating. So much better. So much more flavor. It's still fairly inexpensive, but it just tastes better. And it's a better overall experience, you know?
And even what we had earlier with Asmongold's version and this one, it's very home style cooking. Very like mom and pop restaurant, local restaurant that, you know, you would get this type of food over there.
100%.
But you can easily replicate it at home. While I say Asmongold was right and you were wrong, in many ways there is no wrong, as long as you incorporate a little bit of technique behind it.
I will say this, as long as you're cooking it yourself and you're not ordering fast food and you're trying and you are enjoying, that's the key.
Yes.
If he enjoys his steak, bro, have your steak your way, man. It's no problem at all. But be open-minded so that you can try new things. You know, if you are set on your ways and you never try something new, it's not a good idea. That's why I love to experiment. I love to try new things, learn new things. Sometimes you put crazy stuff on a steak, turns out good. I go, that gets me excited, Brian. You know what I mean?
Asmongold, we challenge you. Try cooking your steak a little differently and report back to us.
Love to see it.
Hey, are you enjoying this content and want to stay up to date for the latest and greatest for all things Chef Brian Tsao? Then you should join my mailing list. Why should you join the mailing list? Well, it's a sneak peek of things to come that I don't plug right away on the main channel. For example, those on the mailing list got to hear about my merch collab with FRENCHY for our straight out of compliments to the chef tees. Don't miss out on news like the podcast I'm launching with FRENCHY, where the pilot will be available on Chef Brian Tsao Raw. Guess what? You don't have to miss out again by signing up. Lastly, your data is safe and it's not being used for anything else except to keep you up to date with all things Chef Brian Tsao. Be sure to visit the link in the description below and sign up for the mailing list today. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did making. And with that said, I'm Chef Brian Tsao.
Guga here.
And we'll see you really soon.
Take care, everybody.